Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land among the stars. I'll repeat. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land among the stars. So I set very high goals for me, for my personally. I almost never achieved my goals. It has a side effect, which I'm going to tell you. But it gives me 10 times more than what other people can even think about it, dream about it. Okay? Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land among the stars. This is used by, I forgot the name of that motivational speaker. I used to listen a lot. So that is what I need from all of you guys. So as the December is ending, as the year is ending, I want all of you that can we set a deadline by 31st of January? Can we do that? Put in the chat box. Or you can even send me personally message. No phrase, no number. Send me personal message that yes, I can do it or not. And if you need any customized plan, we can have a discussion. We can work into that. Okay. And for everyone, our request: never call me, message me. Most of us are now living in a different time zone. If I'm up, I will always have mobile in my hand. Okay. So by the way, if you are in US, in near New York, near New Jersey, now I live in New Jersey. Okay, so please message me on the group. If you need any kind of message on my personal number on WhatsApp, let's do that. Abdul Rahman, please message me. Everyone message me so that even after the chat ends, we can make a plan according to that. Number not for you. I'm going to have a call with you. I need those 6 mocks. In next 1 or 2 days, I need your exam. Shaheen, also with you. I need your exam in 1 or 2 days. Fatima, I don't know where you are. You are supposed to get it done by now. Hey, Fatima, unmute yourself. Fatima Khalil.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Where
Yes,
are you,
sir.
sister? You were almost near to the line. So you were going in a speed. What happened? I need your update. Send me on the mic. Okay. If you don't want to share it, send me there. So does you, Binsi. You were moving very fast. I need your pace there. Okay. Guys, before we start solving question answers, Furkan, message me on my WhatsApp. Anyone has any question that they would like to ask? Because we did not have any coaching call in this week prior to this. Anyone has any question they would like to ask? Ji Avais sir. Oh yeah, I was expecting you also. Avais, when is the exam?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm almost near to
Tuesday
the.
night.
Sorry, Avais.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. So Avais,
Can you hear me?
I want you to do the first PMP of 2024. The mocks I have given you, have you started doing that?
Yes, I have done three mocks.
What is
we'll finish tomorrow.
What is your score?
80%.
No. Tell me the score, the first, second, third.
47 out of 58.
Okay.
And
second.
then 48
okay.
out of 60. And then 48 out of 58.
Okay. Raman, don't get jealous. You will get there. She's also doing the same mocks. Okay. So, okay.
But I'm still.
No, that score is good. If in the first mock you get 40%, 40 out of 60. In the second, if you get 43. In the third, 45. So that is okay, guys. That's a good score.
No, I got 48.
Yeah, I'm saying that's a good score. That's a good score. Keep moving. Okay, keep moving. And try to complete at least one today, 1 or 2 today, so that I can give a plan for Monday and Tuesday. Okay.
Okay.
One more thing. So, where are you gonna take the exam? How far is that?
That's 100 kilometers.
I need you to go there on Monday night. Book a room. Okay. Wherever you are planning to give the exam. You don't. Okay. Please, this is for everybody. Even I will put it on public. If your center is like more than 1 hour away, I would even recommend more than 30 to 45 minutes away from your side. Please take a room, do Airbnb, book a hotel near your center or wherever you are taking the exam. This is very critical because many people travel, like especially in Saudi Arabia, in Nigeria, in Africa, even in sometime in US, Canada, they travel 3 hours, 4 hours, they travel and then they give the exam. Tahir, same thing for you. I don't know where your center is. Please go one day before, check the center, take rest, and then give exam. Very critical. Your exam will test your nerves. Your exam will test your nerves. And we have been working very, very hard for this thing. I don't want you to go near the line and you messed up because of you have to travel. Okay, this is very critical, and I request all of you to please do that. Okay, this is very, very critical. I'm not kidding here that somebody should do or not do. Please do that. Okay, this is kind of a compulsory thing from my side. Wes, Tahir, I need to talk with you about that. Tahir, after this we need to talk. 27 miles. I don't know how far your mile is. Okay, well, means how far the distance is. If there's too much traffic, it takes 3 hours, then you will be panic. I don't want that thing. Okay, yesterday and confirm it's only 30. Okay, great. Okay, so one question that we have been discussing again and again, we have been talking again and again was about CPI, which I will discuss in a minute. Ankit, go ahead. Ankit, tell me.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I have planned scheduled my exam for Tuesday morning.
Ankit,
I'm audible,
have you,
sir?
yes,
Hello?
have you done all the mocks?
Yeah, sir. I have already done, sir. I haven't discussed with you already.
Let's have a discussion after the call. Let's have a discussion after the call. I will need to talk to you personally. Okay?
Okay. Sure, sir. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I just saw your I saw that you are doing random mocks on Tuesday. It's been 1 week, but let's have a discussion about that. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Acha, acha. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So 27 miles. Yes. Awes, one by one. Let's go with that. Guys, this question have been there multiple times. So please, first of all, first thing we need to understand, CPI should be greater than 1. If CPI is greater than 1, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Whereas TCPI, to complete performance index, TCPI, to complete performance index, it should be less than 1. It should be less than 1. Okay, so in this question, we have budget at completion 1 million, earned value 0.7, and your account AC is 0.75. Okay, so we need to understand what we need to do. I'm not coming to the option. This we need to understand. If CPI is less than 1, the project will be completed exactly as planned. No. Easier to comply? No. Now we are left with two options. The project will be difficult to complete as planned. The project won't be complete as planned. Okay, so let's calculate TCPI. TCPI is equal to this formula. Budget at completion 1 million minus earned value 0.7. Budget estimate at completion, which we don't have, we have to calculate estimate at completion, which becomes budget at completion divided by CPI, whatever the value is. What value we get away, sir? Okay, so this is, yeah. So TCPI become less than 1, so the project will be, no, the explanation is wrong. Okay, the right answer would be the project will be difficult to complete as planned. See, your answer is right. The explanation need to be updated. Giovasa, tell me.
Yeah. Actually, here when we talk about the plan, the project will be completed as per plan. Then we use different formula for TCPI, that is budget at completion minus earned value over budget at completion minus actual cost.
Yeah, first of all, you will not get any question like that in the exam. 99% chances are there. But why we use that? When we use that, the reason is this. When your budget is going as planned, here we can see CPI is less than 1. Then we need to calculate EAC, estimate at completion. Okay? And then the TCPI
Yes.
formula change. Make sense?
Yes, we had a great debate on this one.
Okay. I hope that is clear. Acha ji. Okay. The next question that you have for me. Okay, let's go with that. Okay. You are putting together a project team to deliver an accounting system. The accounting systems are more to has not been used by anyone in the organization. The delivery needs to be right the first time. Select a small team that can work. Is a predictive approach and source part of your team external. No, A is the right answer. The question needs to be updated. So what is wrong and have been discussed as I have told you this. Let's put it there. The question needs update here. Acha ji, second thing. Guys, I gave you these flashcards. I request all of those who does not have exam in next 1 week, who does not have exam in 1 week. This is 708 slides. What do I mean by only 350 slides? Tick, 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 tick. This will take for the first time 2 hours, second time 1 hour, third time 30 minutes. And you will revise the entire terminologies that 99% you are going to use in PMI. I made these flashcards for a reason because I was continuously getting this feedback from many of the students. What is this? I don't understand this. So majority of them are there. It's MVP, which means there can be mistakes. So you check it and have a look into that and get back to me. Abbas, you still have a question, brother?
Actually, I had a lot of questions and posted those questions in the group, but nobody answered my question.
No, you should put one question. You see, this you need to understand this thing, that you need to put one question at a time. And I have said it multiple times. Once that answered, then put other question. When you put 10 questions, nobody is going to answer it. That's why I always say use the Kanban system. One step at a time. One question is answered, then the next question, then the next question. Okay. Once that question is answered, because everyone also need to be taken care of that. Okay. I hope
but I don't have that much time.
No,
That's why
that's
I have
okay.
this question.
Everyone feels that, no? If you are feeling it, Wes, everyone else also feels they don't have time. Right? Please understand that thing. When you put 10 questions, even I don't answer 10 questions. If you put one question, get it answered, and then next question. This is the way, because everyone is preparing at the same time. Okay. Acha ji, Nair, what question do you have?
Hi, sir. So I just want to know. I had a question which I have put in the chat in our group chat, and I was pretty clear. But still, sir, if you can clarify my
right now in the chat.
So no, yesterday I had put it in the chat.
No, I
but,
cannot see in the chat. No, there are thousands of things. Put it here.
Yes, sir. I put it in the
I'll put it here now.
discussion also.
Put it here. I'll discuss it now.
Okay? I did, sir.
Okay, I'll discuss it.
So my only confusion is that I think I solved similar question previously, where the answer was like go back to the stakeholder.
As a project manager, you are leading during the daily stand-up meeting. They need clarification with an element. After that, no. You see, sponsor has nothing to do with that. If you have, you see, the role of the product owner is very clear. He is the voice of the customer. He is the one who clarifies about the user story. Okay, he is the one who clarifies about the user story, and we look into that.
So always go to the product owner, right, sir?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So I also have another questions. Okay. And guys, this, if somebody put the question, if certified PMPs are not there, people like Raman, people like Satya, Binsi, those people who are ahead in the preparation as compared to others. Okay. Please cooperate with others. This is very important. The reason is that I put 3 coaching calls normally in a week to answer all the questions. But if we have multiple questions, that's why everyone is there. I always say only one thing: each one, teach one. Okay, that is the most important thing. The project can gain downstream marketing benefits if additional equipment is included. Marketing benefit. How this equipment will not be ready. Okay, is in favor. Conduct a survey. Request us to escalate this issue. No. Faryal, I don't think so. Why would we escalate to sponsor that he should discuss steering committee? First of all, sponsor is the authoritating body. Okay, we need to understand here with the focus group, with the surveys, with the workshop, that is their requirement is purple. Do we actually need that thing? And if we need that thing, then we go for that. Okay, if we need that thing, then we go for that. Okay, this is a kind of an important thing whenever we are doing question answers. Acha ji.
Okay.
What else? Okay. What else? Which contract type on buyer time and material has maximum? Okay. Then cost plus incentive, cost plus fee incentive, and least is fixed price. Okay. If TCPI is greater than 1, it means it will, yes. It means it will be difficult to complete. I wouldn't say it won't be complete. The right word will be difficult to complete. Okay. G, anyone else has any question? Okay, let's do that then. Acha ji, so let's solve few questions. Ji. Hi Raza, good to have you. Ji, everybody put your answers in the chat box and alas, why don't you solve it? Avas? Avas, I don't hear you now. Okay. Shaheen, you would like to solve it?
Sir, I have a question. My question was, I have
Solve
shared
it.
a question in the
Solve
group.
it. Solve it. Solve it. We will get back to that.
Okay. What is the one way to accomplish this goal? A product deliverable is undergoing acceptance testing. A senior level stakeholder raises concern that an essential product feature for their development was not developed. The project manager wants to avoid this issue in the future. Which one of the following will accomplish this goal? Option first, properly manage stakeholder expectation. Option 2, prepare a change management plan. Option 3, ensure scope management plan gets approved. Hold a product demo with the stakeholder. The question says that the project manager wants to avoid this issue with the stakeholder because the stakeholder has a concern the essential product feature for their was not properly developed. So using the elimination technique, I will eliminate option A, properly manage stakeholder expectations, because the concern has nothing to do with this. Prepare a change management plan, it has nothing to do. Ensure a scope management plan gets approved. I will go with the option D, hold a product demo with the stakeholder.
Okay, hold a demo. Okay, so how did he raise the concern? If we are going for the demo now, when did he raise the concern? How does he know that we don't have that thing? How does he know that we don't have that thing? Please understand the context of the question. I am removing the question from the screen because of a reason. You should be able to understand the context of the question one time. That is very critical when you are solving question. Okay. The question said that one stakeholder, or let's say multiple stakeholders, saying the key feature is missing. We even know that if we make a prototype, even if we make a minimum viable product, it must have the key feature. Yes or no? Put in the chat box, everybody. It must have the key feature. That is the definition of minimum viable product. Na? It has key feature and then supporting feature. Here, he's saying the key feature is missing. Which thing makes sure that all the key features are in it? Scope baseline, project scope state, and scope management plan. Okay, if you go to this thing, if I go towards the options, okay, manage expectation. It's not his expectation. He's saying that the problem is that product is missing something. We are going towards the acceptance testing. The product is missing something, the key feature, essential product feature. Change when he did not request change here. He did not request any change. We are already doing demo with them. We are not giving it outside the market. We are doing a demo with them. We missed an important feature. We missed something that should be there. That's the important thing, Shaheen. That's the critical part, that we are missing a critical feature. The scope was not approved. Okay. For example, you ordered a meal. Let's make it simple. You forgot to order water, or for some people, Coke, Sprite. That is the key feature, right? My daughter is not gonna have that meal for sure without Coke. So that become a key feature. I did not manage the scope. It also says avoid in the future. Yes. So the question is saying, it's not saying put in the lesson learned register. It means how we can improve ourselves. Whenever the question says how we can improve ourselves, avoiding mean that. Raman, it has nothing to do with the change management plan. Change management plan is that when you request a change, he's not asking for any change. You miss something, na? You miss something. Okay. Yes, scope management plan, Farheen, ensures that the scope is properly managed. That is the definition of scope management plan. That is the purpose of scope management plan. Okay. How can we move? That is a mistake we did, sister. That is why. Very good question, Sabine. I really liked it. How can we move to that? We made some mistake here. Whenever the question says that to avoid this thing in the future, this means we had made some kind of blunder. We have made some kind of mistake. That is a key here. Okay. This is an important thing. It's not scope updating, Raman. It's not scope updating, sister. Change management plan. Let me put it one more time for you. Change management plan, how changes are addressed in the project. When somebody asked for the change, they did not ask the change. You missed something. Okay, you missed something. It could have been a different question in a different way, that you may have missed the requirement. If the question states in something like that his requirement was not taken, then the A option would be that is you need to manage the expectations. You need to do this what if question. How it could be A option? You may ask how it could be A option. If the question states that a key stakeholder is saying his requirement was not taken or not considered, then you missed him. If the question said we did not properly handle it, it was not approved by something, then the change management plan. Or if the question says we did not even show them and went to the customer, then hold them. Does that make sense to everybody? By the way, if you forget, this means agree or disagree. Okay, let's go to the next question. Server, would you like to solve the question? You need to unmute so that I can.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Read the question, brother. You put yourself on mute. You need to solve this now.
Which tool or technique can the project manager use for this task? A skincare company reports that customers are increasingly complaining that a product is underweight. A project manager needs to determine if something needs to be changed in the production line. Scatter diagram, affinity diagram, control chart, histogram. No, sorry, this one I'm not getting this question.
Okay,
I
no
think I have
problem.
not covered this topic.
No problem. Okay, who would like to solve it? Anyone? Okay, okay. Avas, go ahead.
Me, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, the company reports that customers are increasingly complaining that a product is underweight. A project manager needs to determine if something needs to be changed in the production line. Which tool or technique should project manager use for this task? Okay, so the customers are complaining that the product is not according to their expectations. So for that, we need to check the control chart. Control chart will tell us that if our desired project is within the accepted limits or not.
Okay, can you explain all other tools? What is the purpose of scatter diagram?
Yeah, scatter diagrams are to compare the different variables. And affinity diagrams are when we group similar items into grouping. And what's the fourth one? What was it?
Histogram.
Yeah, histogram is to ranking or a hierarchical distribution of the anything, the data
frequency
on
distribution. Frequency distribution. Guys, there are 7 to 10 quality tools. They will be covered in the flashcards. But if you don't know them, it will be great thing to at least know them. Like what is fishbone diagram is also called as Viva diagram. It is also root cause analysis. It is Ishikawa diagram. 4 things, one name. What is Pareto chart? What is scatter diagram, affinity, control chart, like 8 to 10 things. Just write it down, make your own flashcard if you don't like mine. Okay, just go through them 1 to 2 times for entire life. I'm not saying just PMP. Entire life you will not forget. Let me share you one thing. I attended an entrepreneur seminar by one of the very famous consultant. And when I was attending it, it was like $1,500+. He used actually all the tools and technique in PMP. And I was entire session smiling like that he used all the tools, most of them that do the market. Same thing, need assessment. Then you put the minimum viable product. He called it minimum business viable product. Okay, things like that, everything. And that's how the entire things work. So PMP is most relevant and most real thing to do. If your organization does not do that, some of the things they must do. Okay, let's do the next question. Any volunteer who would like to solve, please raise your hand. Before then I will go to the next question. Anyone who would like to solve the question? Okay, Tahir sir. Tahir sir, I need to have a discussion with you after this. Please solve that. Tahir, you, Ankit, Tahir, Awais, Ankit after this, and Raman, and Vinci and Fatima. Ji, go ahead, Tahir sir.
Copy, sir, copy. What should the project manager have done? A product passes 96% of the functional requirement defined in the scope. A customer is unwilling to accept the product since it did not pass 100%. A project manager is assessing what could have been done differently to avoid this. What should the project manager have done? A. Assessed the evaluated and the test management plan, created the work breakdown structure, ensured the quality metrics were defined, reviewed the requirement documentation. I would go, sir, with option D.
Option
D.
D for
the requirement.
D for Delhi, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And why you chose that option?
Because the requirement will tell us, sir, how much the customer need, how much the quality.
Yeah.
How much?
You see, requirement documentation may have that. What is quality metrics? What is quality metrics?
Quality metrics.
What is that?
Yes, sir. All the data related to the quality.
KPIs. What are the key performance indices that we need to measure? Okay. Now, 96% can be good, but they are saying 100%, right? They are saying 100%. Yes, so this is a KPI, and the purpose of the quality metrics is to get all the KPIs in the project. That is the purpose of the the quality matrix. Okay,
Right, sir.
quality
Yes, sir.
matrix works into that. If we want 100%, that's a KPI. Guys, if you don't know KPI, we did discuss key performance indexes. Those should be put into that matrix. Make sense to everybody? KPI should be, it should have been in the KPI matrix, na? Why it was not in the KPI matrix? So we need to look into that. Okay. If we go towards your options one by one, assess and evaluate a test management plan. There is nothing called test management plan. We don't have test management plan. It's a made up option. WBS work was not missing. There's nothing to say. If he says we have divided the work and the work is not completed. Now we go with C and D. Yes, D also have that. Yes, I agree. But C is the more specific answer. Okay. Who want to solve the next question? Ji guys. Ankit, are you with me? Ankit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Solve this one.
Which estimating technique should the project manager use to obtain a precise cost estimate of the project? A company is planning to utilize a new product that leverages innovative technologies and processes. The project manager has verified that the component work packages have been defined and constraints for each component have been identified. So, I will go for the bottom up
And why is that so?
because analogous we do for the previous projects where we have the previous data. 3-point estimation we do where we have the three data available there, and parametric we use for where we have calculation part.
Okay.
So bottom up is for proper estimation.
Can you give me a difference between analogous and bottom up? Or analogous
Yes, sir.
and parametric?
Analogous is where we have the previous data available, and in parametric, I mean there will be some data we have available.
Some data we
Yeah.
have available and some data we don't have available. Analogous is same. Something has happened in the past, same thing is happening now. Parametric is basically something like that. Now it's a multiple of that, multiple of something like that. Statistical relationship. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Raman, are you with me?
Brother, yes.
Okay, you will solve the next question. Gio Vaisa.
So could you please explain these probabilistic estimates and deterministic estimates?
Not important. I will explain you on Wednesday. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. For those who don't know, he had exam on Tuesday. That's why I said on Wednesday. Ji. Go ahead, Raman.
What is the correct step to take? A project has the following characteristics. It's in the planning phase. A key stakeholder will be unavailable for 2.5 weeks during the project. The project manager must decide what to do first after learning about the key stakeholder unavailability. What is the correct step to take? Ensure that the issue log is updated and inform the other stakeholders. Yeah. Request that the finance department provide a replacement during the stakeholder absence. Organize a meeting with the sponsor to evaluate the situation and identify alternatives. Continue with planning and acknowledge the impact the change may have on the project schedule. I think he will be unavailable, so it's an issue, and he have to inform the other stakeholder. Then he cannot. D is very good option, but he cannot continue planning without informing the other people in the team.
Okay. So your final answer is?
A.
Your final answer is A? Okay.
Yes.
Ahmad, why did you go with the D? Ahmad Hassan?
Sir, because the project is in planning phase, and we assume that risk identification is also in process. And issue is something when project is in execution phase. Issue
Not necessary. Not
any
necessary. Not necessary. Anytime a problem occur, is an issue. I knew why you put D option. I knew. That's why I wanted to discussion with you. Anything, any problem that happened is an issue. The problem has happened, it's an issue. Initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control and closing. We say that it is in execution because work is done. Here the problem is happening. He will not be available. Continue with planning and acknowledging. How can we move, brother, when the question says he's a key stakeholder? He's a key stakeholder. If he's not available, maybe he can make or break the project. Amatab? Does that make sense? He can make or break the project. We need to look into that. Na? What is happening? That is the important. Okay, sir?
Okay, sir.
Raza Saab? Raza Khatri, are you with me? Raza Saab? Satya, no. I hope that is clear. Not C. Okay,
Yes,
Raza,
I understand.
Raza Saab,
Yeah, clear.
why don't you solve this question? Raza Saab, solve this question.
Actually, I'm outside. The
Okay, no
network is
Okay, no
coming
problem.
in.
No problem. No problem, sir. No problem. G, anyone who would like to solve this question? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Anjum sir, go ahead. Anjum brother, unmute yourself, no? Anjum? Okay, I guess he's not solving. Satya? Satya? Can you solve it?
Yeah.
Shizad, I'll give you next question. Ji, please.
The project manager needs to determine what to do first. What is the correct step to take? A project has the following characteristics. It is in execution phase. A regulatory law has recently been approved that mandates immediate compliance. The law will impact the project scope, schedule, and cost. Initiate mitigation of the risk. Ensure the project management plan is updated. Escalate the issue to senior management. Begin change request process. So it's an issue. I don't see anywhere it mentioned as a risk. It's already identified before. I will eliminate A. I can eliminate B also because I see D has a change request, so I'll eliminate B. And we don't escalate, it just identified, so we don't immediately escalate. So I'll go with B. We need to create a change request, begin change request process to update the scope, cost, and schedule plans.
Okay. Straightforward question, not a difficult one. Shizad sir, you wanted to solve the next one? Shizad sir, you raise your hand.
Sure, sir. I'll try.
Ji, please.
What is the most likely outcome for the project? A project deliverable on the critical path is lagging behind schedule. The cost performance index is 1.3. The project manager is able to put the project back on schedule. What is the most likely outcome for the project? Option A, there will be activities performed in parallel. B, there will be a revised scope. There will be an increased in cost and risk. There will be rework.
Good one. Ji,
So since CPI is 1+, So it means it's a good way, and we have already ahead of in the schedule. So it means
In
I should
cost,
go with the option
in
A.
cost, we are already ahead in cost, not schedule. You said we are
Sorry,
already
sorry,
ahead.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it means
Okay, let's go with that. What is crashing and what is fast tracking? What is crashing and what is fast tracking?
no, I have not covered that.
Crashing is basically we add the resources, which increases cost. That is the most important thing, and may increase risk. May crashing. Fast tracking is that when activities are in series, we make them parallel. When activities are in series, we make them parallel. That will increase the rework. Whenever money is not the problem, whenever money is not the problem, we will always go for crashing. Okay, when the money is not the problem. So CPI is greater than 1. Okay, so CPI is greater than 1, money is not the problem. Rework,
Exactly.
okay, rework is fast tracking. That is a definition of that. We will not do A, that is fast tracking. Since money is not the problem, I don't want to do fast tracking. It's also fast tracking. There will be revised scope. Why would I revise the scope? Increase in cost, that is crashing, and risk. Cost and risk. We will go with the C option. So this is a very important thing. I see many people choosing fast tracking. Whenever there's an option that the money is not the problem. Money is not the problem. We have to go for crashing. Okay. Raman, I hope that is clear to you. Otherwise, you can also put your comment in the chat box like everyone else. If there was crashing, we should have gone it. It is crashing when we add the cost and things like that. Crashing is lesser risk. Crashing is adding resource. Yes. Crashing done increase in cost and risk. Yeah. And it can increase. Yes. So hard question of 31st December. Last question, please. I did not understand what are you saying, Raman. Do we need to raise change request? Yes, we need to raise a change request for the crashing. For sure, we need to raise a change request. So, but that is not an option. Jawad, which statement says money is not the problem? CPI. CPI, where CPI is greater than 1. That shows you that you are good in money. I hope that makes sense to you. Jawad, what is CPI and SPI? Why fast track cause rework? Because we are doing activity parallel. Just imagine the cars are going in a straight line and suddenly they come parallel. There's a risk of accident. That is why in the big roads where the cars are fast, they will put a sign, don't overtake. Okay, things like that. Shaheen, I remember you had a question there. I'm going back there. Okay. So this is Shane, किधर है question आपका? Okay.
Sir, PMP aspirant group.
Okay. What methodology use new approach to implement solution that are it's not in the concept of PMP. I guess you are doing those random 10, 10, 10 and 20, 20, right? I need to update those questions. Some need to remove that. Ideation is a concept which is basically exploratory. That we make an idea, we put it, implement it, and get it there. Okay, kind of we have an idea, we just go in the marketplace and implement it. That is ideation, but I will remove this question. Okay, I will also put it there. Just tell him which question is this. Okay, G, anyone else has any question that they would like to ask? We will also have a coaching call tomorrow. Okay, Monday, same time, 1 hour. We will also have a coaching call. I want to end the new year with you guys, and I want to start the new year with you guys. G, anyone has any question that they would like to ask before? G, Ankit. I will have a personal discussion with you guys. Message me on WhatsApp. You, Awais, everyone who has exam in next 7 days. Okay, I will have a personal discussion with you guys. Ji Shaheen, tell me.
Sir, what is behavior driven development?
Yeah, understanding. You see, when I bought the iPhone, And again, also iPad. I went to the Apple store and I said it is not working. The battery is very poor. They checked it, there was no problem. Why? They designed those things that people use more calling, less texting. And I am that person who actually, if I put it in my hours, 3 to 4 hours, I am replying on messages. Okay. So my behavior was not identified them. They identified people want to take a picture. So they made iPhone like that. They did not identify my behavior into that thing. Behavior driven development is we identified how people do, how people behave and worked into that. That is behavior driven development. Okay. But again, note, it has been removed from PMP. It has moved to ACP. G, it was in PMP 1.5 years back, actually. Anyone else? Okay, G. So, G Faraz, tell me.
So, I wanted to ask, or basically, want to clear one thing. That there are some question in which the question say that what should the project manager do?
Bring the question.
So should we always go for
always bring the
always?
question. Always bring the
Yeah.
question. I cannot say what should the project manager do. Normally, it is update the document. Okay. If the question say what is the first step to do, there's a problem, update the issue log. The question say what should we avoid it, means we have done some problem. So I would recommend you bring 3-4 questions tomorrow. We can discuss them because that's an important thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Those guys who have exam in the next week, don't join tomorrow's coaching call. Work on your things. You don't need to do that. I will give you a task. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Sat Sri Akal. Many happy new year to all of you. And I hope this new year becomes the year you become PMP and that year become the most prosperous years of your life. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Sat Sri Akal. Good morning, good evening, good night. Nandari. Bye-bye. And happy new year.